This is the talk show that takes a no-holds-barred approach to politics, where truth and integrity are the standard and the Constitution honored. From Renaissance Studios, this is Champion News Talk Radio.
Good morning and welcome to another great edition of Champion News Talk Radio. We are brought to you by championnews.net, and we're your choice for the conservative voice. This is Carol Parisi. Our founder, Jack Roser, and myself today have the founder and the leader of Illinois Tea and Illinois Tea Party, Denise Cattoni, is with us. Good morning, Jack. How are you? Two women on the show with you again today.
I'm mad as hell.
Oh,
all right. I'm in the right place then.
And what I'm mad about is that these idiots in Washington and in the press that keep denigrating the Tea Party and the people that are at the bottom end of this thing that are carrying the morals and the action of the Republican Party and of all conservatives and decency for the government, who got the complete package that the party has forgotten about. Our national party has come a cropper because they don't have the guts to really speak out like real Republicans. And the same thing is true in spades right here in Illinois. And
absolutely, and
it's surprising that
it's shocking, really.
I'm not going to use the word guts, but the courage and intelligence that's in this party is all too frequently in the ladies that have raised their families and said, this damn place is going to hell and I'm going to do something about it.
Well, and actually there are more women as Tea Party leaders, and
I think so.
My husband laughs and says that's because the men are working, and you can imagine how well that goes over at home, which I did work in an office for 30 years before I started doing this. But it really is a shame that the Republican Party hasn't embraced the Tea Party, especially after the 2010 election, when we worked our tails off to get more than 700 Republicans elected across the country. And really, it should be easy for them because, our platform is just limited government, fiscal responsibility, and free markets. 9 out of 10 Tea Party leaders don't even get involved in social issues at all. So we don't have, like, the GOP platform, so it should be really easy for them to say, yeah, you guys are, it's great to see conservative activists get involved because the government is bankrupting our children.
Now, Denise, I have a question.
We're really lucky. We really are lucky here in Illinois because the top end of the Republican Party destroyed itself. Just ask anybody, who is the leader, the maximum leader of the Republican Party in Illinois? There might be a couple of suggestions, but it's hard to find them. It's just a fact that the goofballs that got us in this trouble. Listen to John Cass of the Tribune. Mm-hmm. He called the Democrats and the Republicans a bipartisan culture of sleaze. At the time he was saying that a few years back, he was flat right because there were Republicans, the most prominent of them was this guy Cellini, who's been convicted and gone to jail for his machinations. Right. But there's a whole bunch of others that were taking the crumbs that fell off the crooked Democrats' table. It must have been a gambling table because that's what they're into. But the Democrats have run this state into a hole, and we are known nationally, internationally, as the most crooked state in the union. And we also are told by the guys that speak about our financial stability, we are the most busted state.
Wow.
We're the most crooked and the most busted, and how come these people never got excited about telling anybody what they were going to do about it? We are really lucky the top end of the thing is gone.
Now,
and it has got to be replaced by us'uns who really are interested in the things that once made the Republican Party great. We've got a great platform here in Illinois. Right. Demetra DeMonte, who is the delegate to the RNC, Republican National Committee, right, has reported to me, and innocently she's been elected treasurer of it. Right. She tells me that recently in Assembly that the Republican Central Committee met and endorsed thoroughly that we had a platform that was endorsing moral values and right to life and things like that.
Right.
So at a high level and at the state level platforms, we speak out about the good things that Republicans are supposed to do.
Right.
The rotten leaders we've had are gone. And I'm not going to name them much, but I've spent about 6 or 7 years trying to flush this fellow, Bob Shalander, Kjellalander, who was a partner with Bill Cellini in Springfield Consulting, and he was the delegate from Illinois to the RNC, had a lot of power, and while those guys were in power, this thing stalled out, and Republicans lost all their purpose in his state. Thank God they're neutralized. Bob Shalander isn't to be heard of. He didn't go to jail because, well, I think he should follow his partner. It's my personal opinion, and I'm not accusing him of a felony. I don't want to go to jail myself.
No, we don't want you to.
Yeah. That tribe is gone, and we have got a lot of activists that we're finding, because surprises me, but I've become the biggest donor to the conservative cause or any political Republican cause in the state of Illinois. I didn't intend that, and I'm astounded that somehow or other I got so foolish as to pump out all that dough. But
yeah, well, the Republican Party doesn't call, believe me, when they call our house, they get an earful, asking for money. Because believe me, we wouldn't be doing this if the Republican Party would do their job.
Now, Denise, I have to ask you a question, though, because I'm hearing...
They aren't organized to do their job. And there isn't anybody left to pick up the pieces but us'uns. I'm the oldest Tea Party guy there is, because I'll be 90 years old, and just by sticking with this thing. I'm the oldest Tea Party guy or conservative in the state of Illinois, and very much steamed up really about our education system, which is at the core of all of the trouble we've got, in both corruption and money. That debacle, it's all come out, unfortunately, from the K-12 system that's supposed to be teaching our children, and the money and the drive to mess up this whole state has come out of the organization that's supposed to teach your children. How about that? Those animals that you see on TV up in Wisconsin and downtown in Chicago screeching about more money. They're a damn bunch of liars. Right. The money that's poured into the teaching system has gone into the hands of politicians. The dues that were extracted from the teachers unfairly, about $1,000 a year, that's $132 million a year at last count, taken from teachers and dues, has gone into the corruption of the state of Illinois, and to make Madigan look good, and I'm not accusing him of a felony either, and nor his daughter either, although she can't find a crook in the whole state of Illinois, despite being a...
Which is shocking.
Which is shocking.
Well, what
Since we're the most corrupt state.
Is her business just to protect her father? Or, I'm not accusing her of a felony either.
No, but it is shocking, a word we use here in Illinois, that she may be running for governor, that people in Illinois are even okay with that, when we've been living under Madigan rule for 40 years.
And how's that working for us?
And how's that working
How's
out
that
for
working
us?
for us?
Where's the press been about what you're talking about?
Oh, the press is in the pocket of the Democrats,
absolutely.
please.
They're afraid to be
But
different.
it's absurd, because actually if you talk to Democrats, they're not fans of Madigan either. I mean, clearly
they're all glad to suck along in the draft.
Now,
listen, they're all paid off. What's the word in Chicago? We don't want nobody sent. That means that the jobs that come in all of this stuff, whether it's education or streets and sand or anything else,
absolutely.
The Democrats have bought the allegiance, the political allegiance of the thousands and thousands of people, because they're on the payroll for the damn Democrats who have abused it. Nothing works right in the city. They've given away the rights on parking so foolishly to a foreign organization that's dragging money out of the citizens. Obviously a crazy thing. The last mayor cut up the airport on these guys are madness. And the Democrat Party has led us down the hill.
And now I have a question,
awful.
Denise, because I'm hearing a lot of Republican Democrat. And I thought the Tea Party movement was an American populist movement. No central leadership, no loyalty to any actual political affiliation. It's
Right.
more of the people and about
Absolutely.
principles. It's just that the Republican platform and the
Is
principles
closer.
are closer to
Right, because
Americanism.
we're fiscally conservative.
I
Well-
don't think there is a democratic principle, although I saw a book that thick. It's so long it doesn't mean anything, and nobody mentions that they do have any principles.
Well, and it really is, and it's voting records. I mean, frankly,
You know what? We're going to go to break here in a little bit, but I want to talk about fiscal responsibility, individual freedoms, and upholding a conservative view of the Constitution when we come back, because I think that is the big things for the Tea Party. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when we come back after the break, we're going to hear from Denise Cattoni, and we want to hear about what you're going to be doing, and very excited to have you
Okay,
on the
great.
show today. So when we come back, stay with us. Don't go away.